Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Happy Crossover Day. I am delighted to have my pastor, Dr. Richard Kannwischer, this morning from Peachtree Presbyterian Church. Dr. Kannwischer studied at Trinity University in San Antonio before completing his master's at Princeton Seminary and his doctorate from Fuller Theological Seminary. He's been honored to serve as a member of the Board of Trustees for all three of his higher educational institutions, and he is currently on the Board of Directors for the historic Fox Theater here in Atlanta. Richard and his wife Kelly met in graduate school. They fell in love debating theology and eating ice cream as a reward after an evening in the library. Kelly's the founder of OptUp Consulting and is passionate about empowering momentum for organizations and noble causes. They have two adult children. One is a student at the University of Georgia, and the other attends Rich's alma mater, Trinity University. Rich loves to read, swim, run, and if you really want a great story, ask him about his hole-in-one in golf. So with that, Dr. Richard Kannwischer.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Deborah. Mr. Speaker, I thought I would encourage us this morning with some ancient words from the Bible that sound like they were written yesterday. I thank my God every time I remember you, constantly praying with joy in every one of my prayers for all of you, because of your sharing of the good news from the first day until now. That it's right for me to think this way about all of you because you share in God's grace with me, both in my struggles and in the defense and the confirmation of the good news. It is right for me to think this way about all of you because you hold me in your heart. I'm confident of this, that the one who began a good work among you will see it to the finish line. And this is my prayer, that your love may overflow more and more with knowledge and full insight to help you to determine what is best. And so if there's any encouragement in Christ, if there's any consolation from love, if there's any sharing in the Spirit, if there's any compassion, if there's any sympathy, then make my joy complete. To be of the same mind, to have the same love, to being in full accord and of one mind, to do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility to regard others as better than yourselves. Let each of you look not to your own interests, but to the interests of others. Let the same mind of God be in you. Not that I've already attained this or I've already reached the goal, but I press on to make it my own because God has made me His own. I do not consider that I've made it my own, but this one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind, straining forward to what lies ahead, I press on to the call of the heavenly prize of what God's given to us. And so rejoice in the Lord always. I'll say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. Do not worry about anything, but in everything by prayer and intercession with thanksgiving in your hearts, bring what you have before God. And the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will stand guards at your hearts and your minds. And so finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there's anything that is of excellence, if there is anything that is worthy of praise, think about these things. Keep on doing the things that you have heard and seen and learned and received, and the God of peace will be with you. Let us stand and pray. By your strength and by your Spirit, O God, will you pour yourself out upon your people, upon this assembly, to be able to give them a joy that is beyond their knowing, a humility that strives towards service, and for the opportunity to forget what lies behind and to lean forward into a future with hope. Take away all of their fears and anxieties. Leave them with gentleness of spirit. And may your peace descend upon this chamber, particularly upon the Sims family, to give us of a hope that can never be shaken. And so make this day productive make it shorter than they expect it will be. And I offer this prayer, may it be so, and may it be so.